today, just for a bit of a giggle. You know, I got the day off and everything, been out shopping. Thought I'd show you the bed. It's a relatively large bed. It's a sleigh bed. I prefer sleigh beds. It's just me personally, you know. Oh look, the Puss Puss has come to say hello. Isn't that nice? There's the Puss Puss. He's been following me around ever since I got back. Hello, Puss Puss. But anyway, I've had a package turn up. Yeah. Yes, I have. Good old Royal Mail. Let's bend it, get it through the old letterbox. Well, at least he delivered it, I suppose. You know, simple as, really, isn't it? Yes, I know, I've got all my lights on, so I best be a good little boy. I did that so that I could do some filming. See, the light is a little bit low at the moment. So, yeah, there you see, it's a bit dark. But anyway, I bung that closed. I thought I'd make a little change to what I usually do, because I tend to just be sitting in my chair. And, ooh, that's quite a bit of light. I just walked straight past the old chandelier. Yeah, I usually just sit in my chair. It must get a bit boring after a while. But the thing is, I don't really have a very large home. I keep looking at the screen. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't have a very large home, so it's a case of I don't have that far to walk. Unless, of course, I do that. You know those YouTube videos of, excuse me, people who claim you can be a millionaire in 3 days and blah 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 blah. And, you know, and they're walking through their studio flat like this, and then all of a sudden it kind of cuts, and they're walking through their studio flat like this, chatting to camera, and then all of a sudden it cuts, and they go all the way back, and then they're walking through their studio flat because it's so tiny, but they don't want you to know. All of that kind of stuff, and I was thinking, nah, what's the point? I mean, I don't live in a mansion, I live in a tiny little 2-bedroom bungalow. Again, I keep looking up at that blasted screen, it's getting on my tits. Raining outside, otherwise I'd take you outside, but yes, there she is, there she be, the beautiful garden, the horrific, horrible, nasty, tiny little garden. But anyway, I suppose what I should do is have a look, see what's in that package. Now, yes, I'm going to set the camera up so that it's stationary when I open the package, because I haven't got a clue what's in there. I've ordered some bits and bobs, but I don't know what's going to have turned up first. Or maybe both of them have turned up. So, this is going to be interesting. A bit of an above me mount on the mirror, because obviously I'm opening it, so I might as well open it like this. At least that way you can see it, you know what I mean? Plus the cat's sitting on the stand I usually use. Right, so. And one of you bastards got my address somehow and decided to send me some anthrax through the mail. Just in case. You know, I want to go quickly. Oh, it's a pop filter. Hey, that turned up a bit sharpish. I ordered it yesterday. The old pop filter for my microphone. Still haven't got the bleeding phantom power. I ordered that as well. There we go. One pop filter for the use of. Very bendy. I wonder if it's got any other attachments. Nope. Marvellous. A massive pop filter. So I'm going to have to kind of do it like that. Oh well. I'll figure it out, I'm sure I will. I'm sure I'm intelligent enough. Well, somebody turned round and said, I want to see more guitar, I want to see more guitar. And I was sitting there thinking, what can I do? You know, something different. Because I'm not exactly, you know, like the big guitar guys on YouTube that do all the blah, blah, blah. I don't do that, and I need to adjust this. The camera's never going to see it, I don't think. But that is a ride height, and it's slightly too high. I need to adjust it. The issue is, I thought the adjust was under there. It's not, it's under there. and I restrung it before I adjusted it. To be fair, the easiest thing to do is adjust it when it's strung, but it's just such a pain to get at. And the issue is, if you do it wrong, you get a load of noise where the string hits the fret. And then I was buggering about with some chords, and I thought, oh yeah, Pulp Fiction. Is it where they walk into the steakhouse? I've forgotten the name of the place now. Because obviously Monster Joe is the car crushing place. Something Slims, I can't remember it now, but it's I think they do an A afterwards. I was just bugging about with some chords and I thought, I recognise that. Where the hell do I recognise that from? But, I don't really know what to do with the guitar, you know, it's, I've got to try and get this right, because this isn't the electric, and the electric strings are knackered. I should have replaced them and I forgot. I meant to do that last week, but I just forgot. I didn't buy any, so I'm stuck with this, and I've got to try and get this right. Haven't done this for donkeys. Yeah, but like I said, I don't really have any ideas at the moment. It's really annoying. That's the thing when it comes to guitars. You get various ideas, but you never know what to do. It's any person who plays an instrument will tell you that. It's a case of you can play it for absolutely ages and just hit a kind of a dead spot where you don't really know. You know, you think about, I'm going to put this there, it makes life slightly easier, because this was the father-in-law's, and he's a little bit heavy-handed. And on the first, second, and the third fret, to be fair, although the third fret isn't too bad, over time he's held the string way too hard and been bending it, and he's actually worn bits of the fret away. So there's little indents in it, and it's a real pain. But of all my guitars, this one's got the freshest strings on it, so it sounds slightly better. And it's easier when you're on the second. If you're curious about the edits, the cat just flung himself at me. That's what the edit was just then. Sorry about that. But God knows what happened. He just suddenly just came flying over there, straight at me. I was like, what the bloody hell? I was like, Jesus. Where was I? I think I was... Yes. I haven't done this for ages. Get the F right. There we go. Jazz it up a bit. don't mind putting me mistakes in these things, but I couldn't believe him. He just launched at me. I don't know where he's gone now. But he just went for it. I don't think he likes guitars. Yeah, not many people do. You gotta get that. You gotta get that one. But the thing is, because this isn't plugged in, it doesn't really pick up too well on the... I've tried to keep it relatively close, but I don't want to be too close because I'll be right in on you. But I don't know how that's going to have picked it up because it's not the best microphone, which is why I'm getting a microphone set up. It's just the phantom power hasn't turned up yet. So it's a bit of a, an annoyance. But somebody said, well, we want more guitar, so sod it, there you go. Yeah, the only issue with down there is it's that second fret. It's dented as buggery. I don't know how he's done it. Ooh, let's see how many people know System of a Down. Yes, yes, you see. When anybody tells me they can't play guitar, I'm thinking, just get somebody to put a guitar in drop D. Although what this is, I don't know. I don't use a tuner. I do this by ear. So God knows what tuning this is in. But to do that, you take your 6th E, go to the D string and make it sound the same. And then that way... you just bar it. You know, it's like anybody can do that. Bit of tool there, you know, because I am one. But yeah. It's odd with a guitar because there's so many things that you can do with practice, obviously. I mean, I'm not a good guitarist by a long stretch of the imagination. I just literally bugger about. But there's just so many different things that you can do with them. And if you ever want to learn a guitar, just get one. I mean, I cock up, you've just heard a couple of them a minute ago. But you do. It doesn't matter what you sound like, to be fair, when you're starting. I mean, if you want something easy, then once it's tuned, like I said, just drop D it. On a drop D, a lot of people, when it comes to the pick hand, they're always... You know, they're too ham-fisted. So on a drop D, you just put your palm over your bridge and just literally... and you're actually in some kind of chord, a power chord basically. So if you get bored doing it, you know, and that way you're getting practice with palm muting and kind of getting This is a bit too thick to do that on this one. I can't find my thinner ones, but and there's various other ones that you can do, but whatever, who gives a crap? I'm not exactly a teacher. And that's the other thing, you learn somebody else's song, say Lateralus, you know, it's so all of a sudden, you know, all of those notes will work with that. So anything you really want to do, you know, just play about with those notes. You know. It's a problem with an acoustic, it doesn't sustain. Yeah, I'm jumping about a bit because, in case you're unaware, this entire thing has been going on a while, and I'm just cutting various bits out where it's just dull and boring. So, you know, it's like, the issue with, for me, is I'm not really, like I said before, that good, but... Yeah, that's far better on an electric, trust me. Sounds about right, doesn't it? Like I said, I do this by ear. I don't actually use a tuner, and I'm never in an E. E is roughly the second fret for me, because I'm usually quite good at getting it close to a D. But I've always preferred a deeper sound, so I always like it lower tuned, you know, and I'm not quite as bad as Korn, but, you know. Civil War, Guns N' Roses. So, Knocking on Heaven's Door, if you didn't get that, really? There are some... Never. If you are going to start guitar, okay, I'm going to give you this piece of advice right here and now. If you ever pick up guitar, you start, you know, all the whistles and bells. For the love of God, I'm going to have to use this because that won't pick it up if I use my fingers, so apologies if it's a bit cat, like everything else. Never walk into a guitar shop and go... They will murder you. Don't do it. Okay, it's really tempting. I've been there before now, trying an electric out, thinking, should I? No. And definitely, for the love of Christ, don't walk in and go... Because then not only will you get murdered, but at the same time they'll be like, you can't even play it right. because it's not actually there. It's there. I hate playing it like that. It's there. One thing you could do, I suppose, is that don't sound right, does it? Why doesn't that sound right? Bow, bow, bow. I've got a beard. Of course I play ZZ Top. Oh, another one. Never ever play this in a music store again. They'll want to crack you around the head with a box section of your own guitar or the guitar you're using. Wonderful. It's just random crap you learn. Ooh, I wonder. Something similar to that. I think that's dry kill logic, isn't it? But most of the stuff I know, before anybody gets all emotional, going, "You're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong," I learn by ear. Okay, I just bugger about and I think, hold on, that reminds me of something. What does that remind me of? So I learn most of it by ear. So if I'm doing it wrong, it's bloody close. There you go, really. I mean, I buggered about with a guitar. Hopefully that's kept the people who've been saying, we want more guitar, at bay for a bit. How does that go? I used to play that at college all the time. Girls about my age loved the calling, so you learn certain things. Who's it? It was that, wasn't it? You get there eventually. You really do. I mean, the calling's all right, but it's not exactly. Anybody get clever enough? Didn't I? No, it's not. God, I haven't played this stuff for years. Can you tell? Opeth, if anybody's curious. The first one. Harvest. And the second one is... Help me out on that one, guys. All I can tell you is with the second one, when you listen to it, that's about the first 10 minutes. What the hell is that called? What the hell is that one called? Thought I'd do a little bugger about. Do a little bugger about with you. I've edited it, obviously. You know, I got attacked by a cat. Idiot. But anyway, whatever. I suppose I shall end this now. I've dragged it on. Ooh, I really have. I'm going to have a lot of editing to do in this. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share about, do whatever it is you usually do. This has been a dull and boring one. Oh, I was in the place I got assessed yesterday, and I'm in again tomorrow, so it looks like I'm going to be in there quite regularly now. Now I'm kind of a midday start at 10:30 to 13:30 is my usual start times, and they've been putting me in at 9:30 in the morning. I mean, Sunday they asked did I want to do a 4 AM. I was like, yes, sort of. So it's a case of I'm having to commute through the traffic, and it's really annoying because I'm in Braintree and I've got to go to Dagenham. And anybody who's vaguely familiar with that area knows that the M11 to the 406, the 406 to the A13, or the M25 to the A13 in rush hour, morning or evening, is knackered. So I had a word with them and I said, look, you know, it's screwing with me. I mean, I've been doing 10:30 to 13:30 starts for 6 years. And of course, the entire time I've known Bert, I've been doing those start times. And our lives have kind of grown around it. So Bert works certain hours, I work others. You know, if you get up the same time as your missus, you've got the argument over the bathroom if you've only got one. You've got the argument in the kitchen. You've got the argument, get out of the way. All that kind of stuff. Oh, I'm going to be late because of you. I'm going to be late because of you. Well, I don't get that. Because Bert gets up early and goes to work early. I suppose you could call it normal hours. And I get up later. So we never really collide with each other like that. So it makes life so much easier. But it's just kind of... It's annoying when it's at 9:30 because for me, I've got to get up at the same time as Bert. We bang into each other. We're continually each other's way. So I've had a word with them and they're starting me at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Hopefully I'll start getting between 10:30 and 13:30 start times. But you never know. But anyway, cheers guys. Like I said, like, subscribe, share about, do whatever it is you usually do. I'll see you in the next one, whenever that will be. See you later.